Recording. Welcome to the Team Freedom Finders team call today. I haven't looked at this in a while. It is Monday, April 8th, 2019. We have not been on a team call in a few weeks. Last week was my birthday. The week before that I was on the cruise. The week before that was like a power hour. It's literally been a long time. So I'm about to tell you all a bunch of stuff you don't know about, but don't worry, I'll fill you all in. We're going to hop on a one-on-one call, hopefully this week, if not the end of this week, by the beginning of next week, so that you know everything that I'm talking about. But for my girls who know, Summit, you guys have your Summit tickets. For those of you who have been coaches for a while, you have your Summit ticket. But I did find out that the last day, well, we're gonna have to go backwards. Let me look at the calendar. So June 6th, whatever your rank is in the online office on June 6th will be what you're recognized as at Summit. So let me go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? So if you want to hit diamond, do it by April 25th. My goal is to hit 1 star, really 2, but 1 star is more achievable by April 25th to hold it for 6 weeks, and that way I'm recognized that way at Summit. And then because there's all the different events and parties that you can be invited to, there's 2 different parties you can be invited to. I think you have to be a diamond for both, but one is Success Club 10 in April and May and some other things. So there's 2 of those. And then also Summit is divided up this year into different tracks. So if you're coach to Ruby, I want to say, you'll be on this track and you'll go through sessions that way. And then if you're diamond to 2 star, I think it's one way, and then 2 star and above, all of the sessions are arranged that way. I'm not for sure. I think I've put that in our team page somewhere. All of the lingo confuses me. Let me look at the chat. Still gotta get a room for that. You can do it. Oh, room. Yeah, you guys could all hit diamond by April 25th. They don't even know what diamond is, and they could do it. They could hit emerald literally by tomorrow and hit diamond by April 25th. I kid you not, you guys. You know what would suck though is that y'all are all on the same leg, so it wouldn't do anything for me. But y'all would be at diamond, and I would celebrate the heck out of that. Anyways, that's Summit. Success Club trip. Oh, while we're talking about Summit, if you guys want to come to Summit, it's in Indianapolis. It's July 11th through the 14th. And it's all Beachbody coaches from the whole world, I'm assuming, come together for the annual conference, and it's in Indianapolis, and it's literally thousands of coaches, and you get to work out in the street with everybody and get super trainer workouts and all the info. And Rachel Hollis is going to be there, and if you don't know Rachel Hollis, I'm obsessed with Rachel Hollis, and she's amazing. But she's going to do a training, and Whitney is driving, and she'll pick up people from the airports if you fly. Yes, that's what she said. So anyways, Indianapolis, and Whitney needs roommates, so that could work too. Success Club trip for 2020 is in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. So you guys all watched me on the cruise. I could talk about that all day. We could have a whole other call. We could just talk about the cruise and all the people I met and all the Beachbody famous people. If you know Keisha Fitzgerald, this is the highlight of my whole week, which I listen to her Empower Her podcast literally every morning. She's so good, and I post about her on my story sometimes. We were in the elevator together, and I was terrified. I did not say anything. Her and her boyfriend got off the elevator, and I elbowed Teresa, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was Keisha, literal fangirling over this. And I told Kate later, and yada, 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 a whole day later, Kate and I went to the bathroom. We were at dinner or something, went to the bathroom, came out, and Kate and Keisha know each other because Kate's number 2 in the network. Everyone knows her. She's famous, walking with the president. It's too much. And she was like, oh my gosh, Kate, oh my God. And like they hugged. And she was like, oh my gosh, this is my coach, Kins. And she hugged me. It was the coolest thing. Anyways, that was a highlight. I mean, there was a lot of things. But to get on this trip, which they still have like a whole bunch of spots for new coaches that signed up in 2019. So that's like Kelly and Casey, like that applies to y'all. But all you have to do literally is just like do your job. And we'll talk more about this, but just like change the 3 lives every month. That's like bare minimum. They're gonna invite you on this trip. For free. So that's that. It's next March. This Old Faithful is my favorite success tracker. It's not just my favorite because I created it, but it's my favorite because it has like all the tools from the different trackers that we've seen all in one. We'll talk more about this tracker. I swear I keep repeating that, but I just feel bad because I know it's like information overload and you're like, what the heck is going on? I've been there. I remember that. So if you're not using the tracker, use something. And I just talked about, never mind, I'm gonna talk about that later. This is like our little incentive doodad. I can't see. Okay. So I know you guys don't know what these things mean, but if you hit Emerald, like don't forget, I'll send you a gift card of choice for an unspecified amount. If you hit Success Club 5, every month I will send you a free B brand headband. If you hit Success Club 10, every month I will send you a B brand or another brand. Honestly, I need to find some more cute people out there. I'm such like a brand, like not like stickler, but like when I find something I like, I'm sticking with it. Tank, t-shirt, maybe sweatshirt. And then when you hit diamond, oh my gosh, I have so much jewelry to buy this month because April 25th is this month and you guys are all going to hit diamond. I'm going to send you some Kendra Scott jewelry, maybe earrings, maybe a necklace, maybe a bracelet. And I pick these things because these are things that I like. Maybe you don't like them. If you don't wear jewelry, you should probably let me know. But anywho, also every Saturday, don't forget, somebody somewhere needs to be on Zoom at 8:30. And if not, let me know and I'll try my best. Literally every Saturday for the rest of eternity feels like I have something. So I will most likely not be on Coffee Chat or a live workout, but I will try my best every Saturday that I can be. I think actually this Saturday I can be, but the next, like literally till July, I am traveling and it is not cool. Because I love my weekends, especially the ones when I get to wake up in my own bed. But that's that. Live workouts, they're really just awesome just to build the community and have someone on a screen. It's kind of like a gym, but I don't like the gym. You know how I feel about the gym. Someone on a screen that's like struggling just like you. It's nice because you don't want to give up and you know someone's watching you, so you can't give up. Even if they're not actually paying attention to you, you feel like they are. That could just be me. April boot camp. So this week is prep week. So I'm posting 2 posts in the challenge tracker a day, which may be too much. We're going to see how it goes. It's just for this week with the 2 posts because of prep week, but I just wanted to make sure that people who, number 1, were new were getting the things that they needed, and number 2, were like off the wagon, kind of needed a little reboot. Also, if you have challengers that were in other groups and need to be in this group and are not, please let me know. I need their email address. And I tried to go and invite everyone from previous groups into this one so I didn't have to go in and plug in new emails, but apparently I missed like all of Sarah's girls and a whole big mess. So anywho, sprinting into summer. That should really say springing, but I guess sprinting works too. I never noticed that. That's that. We're starting day 1. Kelly is going to do 80-day obsession. Casey, what week are you on in Transform 20? 5? Hold on, pull the chat. 4. Okay. So yeah, Kelly's starting 80-day. I am in week 2 of 80-day right now. So we're just kind of all over the place. Winnie just started phase 2. Meredith. Oh, ooh, the Transform 20 Lift 4 hybrid. That's right up your alley. Love Lift 4. 21-day fix. Okay, so we're all over the place, and that's totally fine. But I'm just like running the prep week this week, and then I have a bunch of girls that are like on the fence right now, but nobody is committing. So anywho, it's just one of those months. So we'll start hopefully day ones on Monday. That is the 15th. Whoa. I don't know what happened. Help. Why is it so big? Okay. Here is your glance at the week. So like weekly attack kind of thing. I've put this in the Facebook page, but just like a reminder, I think I've hit on everything except next week when you girls hit Emerald, you can hop on with Kate on Tuesday at 8 for the Emerald takeover call. You guys are like, what? And then at 9, which a lot of you guys you don't have to jump in this call, and I don't personally jump on it every week, but some weeks, if there are good things, Tuesdays at 9, I will share the link for the Team Elevate call. That's my grandma coach, so Kate's coach, Ashley. She's a freaking rock star. She has 35 diamonds in her downline, which I know you don't know what diamond means, but it's amazing. She's currently number 9 in the network, and she's legit. So she has like some rock star trainings and stuff that go on. So if those ever happen, I'll pop those into our group. Wednesday, I'm going to go live about, I don't know yet, but I have like a lot of things brewing in my head right now. So I have to narrow that down on what I'm going to go live about for Wildcard Wednesday. When you guys hit Diamond, you can hop on Diamond Mastermind calls with me on Wednesdays at 8. Thursday is rank advancement and payday. So Casey and Kelly, for you guys, Beachbody Week doesn't run like Sunday through Saturday. It actually runs Thursday through Wednesday. So any like work that you do within your business will start on Thursday and run through Wednesday, and we get paid every Thursday. And so like what we do this week ending Wednesday night, we'll get paid for it next Thursday. So like this Thursday's payday is for what we did last week, if that kind of makes sense. We'll go into all of those things. And then Thursdays is kind of a new thing, Team Action Hour. I had it up last week. Last week was a bad week for me. It's just a rough week. And I didn't do it. I didn't remind you guys on purpose. I was a bad coach, and I am admitting to that. So Team Action Hour is kind of like Power Hour, Mastermind, be there, be square, if you can, if you can't, if you need to work, if you need ideas, like whatever, get on with me at 8, just like literally 30 minutes. I'll probably work for the full hour just because I need that time. It'll literally, I won't have a training for you or anything. It'll just be like a work sesh, just on Zoom, hanging out, working. But don't just hang out and look at me, work, do something. Friday should always be your heavy inviting day because it's most people's payday. Saturday, live workout at 8:30, and then 10 o'clock. Totally up to you when you want to work out. I personally like to work out before coffee chat, so I put the time so I have enough time to shower and do coffee chat. But then Kate and Ashley both do live workouts at 10:30 if you wanted to coffee chat first or unicorn crack first or whatever, and then work out at 10:30 if you wanted to be with people. And then my tip for the week is, I love this. I saw this on Pinterest one day, and it says, I'm building a brand. I'm always busy. Hold that thought. I'm not even going to expand on that yet. So what I want to talk to you guys about is something that I've kind of heard, like, not like through the grapevine, but like through podcasts, through people, like things I talked about with other coaches on the cruise, and just kind of like what has been on my heart, not only with our team, but like with my own life. And like, just talking to people, and like, since my mindset has been so different in just the past year, like last week, I came up on like a year with Beachbody, with my health and fitness journey, with like pouring into myself with personal development, and like, just like sharing things on Instagram, which is weird. Like, you don't think that people actually care. Like, people actually listen. This is how I feel with my students. They don't actually listen until they come up and put a sticky note on my desk, and they're like, Miss Taylor, you remember the other day you had told me to remind you this? Like, these little reminders are popping up, and it's just like, people are listening. Like, today I got a message on Instagram, and this girl was like, hey, I know we don't know each other, but you mentioned something about your dad having surgery. Like, I just wanted to check in. Like, is he okay? I'm like, I've never talked to you a day in my life. I have no idea who you are, but like, you're so sweet. Like, sharing things on Instagram is crazy, it's scary, it's weird, but like, it's also awesome because I like to talk and not a lot of people like to listen. So I put on Instagram and then someone listens at some point. So I just kind of want to talk about excuses, but also just like making this business work, because it's totally achievable. But I feel like we all, myself included, have reasons why we can't. So what I wanted to talk about is why we can. Like even little things. I just keep thinking about, like, I had this conversation with my sister earlier, and she just, everything she had to say was negative. And I was just like, I think you need to change your mindset. You know, like just knock that out and just start saying you will, you can, you do, and just eliminate that from your head. And so I think I have all the excuses in the world. Like I always call myself the laziest person I know. You know, when it came to working out, it was like not going to happen for me. I'm not doing it. Like no way, no how. I don't know how. I don't have time. I actually just don't care. Like this is the way God made me and this is the way I'm going to be. I'm sorry. What? Like all the excuses. So I want to know, like, what are some of your excuses? Like when it comes to anything, like getting out of that bed in the morning, choosing the apple over the chocolate bar, doing your workout, going to work, I don't know, not adding something to your online shopping cart. You can pop your voice or you can pop it in the chat, but this is a feedback call. I'll wait. I'm a teacher. This is what I want right now. Yes. I literally had my hand on a Reese's in the freezer earlier, and I was like, you haven't had chocolate all day. Just do it one day. And I threw it back in there. So proud because sleep. I'm too tired. Excuses. My favorite one is, but I can do it later. Okay, so I have like 3 major excuses that like hinder me from everything. Oh, you haven't had any? Yeah. I don't feel like cooking. Oh, drive-through queen, holla. Love a drive-through. Not gonna lie, y'all, I didn't tell Instagram this one. When I got back from the airport from the cruise, super late. It was like 1 a.m, and I live like not in the city anymore, so it's like one street. It has a bunch of fast food restaurants. It has a Chick-fil-A, which like I go to often. I love Chick-fil-A. I'm not giving that up ever. But like everything shuts down. Like the Walgreens that's supposed to be 24 hours closes at 10. The Wendy's that you think is staying open late, no. Like everything shuts down. So I got off my exit. I wasn't thinking a thing about that. The only thing open was Taco Bell. Okay. The only thing open was Taco Bell. I can't tell you the last time I had Taco Bell because number 1, growing up, I wasn't allowed to eat it. And then number 2, when I ate it, I was like drunk, just being really honest. I was very drunk in college, and that is when I would eat Taco Bell. So I went to Taco Bell and I called my mom and I was like, what is the healthiest thing I can get on this Taco Bell menu? She was like, nothing. So I literally got a grilled like a chicken quesadilla without whatever the sauce is, and like a Sprite or something, because I had no food. I've been living off like pretzel chips and pretzel and peanut butter, some kind of M&Ms in the airport all day, which I ate super well on the cruise, honestly. But then it's like when I came back and then my birthday and like everything hit the fan. Like I feel sick still. And I've been like on point with my nutrition for like, like 48 hours. So obviously I'm not going to feel great yet. But yeah. So anyways, excuse. Like I knew I had 2 things in my fridge. Well, number 1, I had Shakeology. I didn't have any milk. I didn't have any fruit, but I knew I did have Shakeology, and I could have made it with water, and I probably should have, but I didn't. There was 1 apple and like maybe some crackers. Like there was like nothing ready available because I had been gone a week, and the week before I didn't buy groceries because I was like, we're surviving. Like excuses, like just that simple. And then that, honestly, that like changed the trajectory of the rest of my week, because I was like, oh, this is easy. Oh, I didn't feel that bad. Oh, this is fine. I can do this right here. Oh, and like, I just need to start spending more time telling myself that I don't want to do something. Like, you don't want that. Or like, you do want that water over that Sprite, or like whatever, like little things. And like, it's been a year for me at this point. And so you would think by now that I was like okay with making those choices, and then it would be consistent for me and that I would have no issues, but I do. Like, if you have me on some sort of pedestal, like, please take me down, because I am not there at all. And so, besides food, my number one issue though is I don't have time. It is literally my favorite excuse to make. I don't have time. Today, I heard my alarm for 35 minutes. Now, I don't know how actively I heard that alarm, but I know it was going off. It was nice at first, and then it was really loud and really annoying. So then obviously I woke up. And it was like 4:05. 80-day obsession workouts are about 60 minutes. Mackenzie T needs about 45 minutes to get ready for work. And I leave for work at 6:15 when I'm leaving at the right time. Okay. 4:20, I got out of my bed. And I was like, not doing it. No. And then for some reason, I went into my closet and I opened the drawer with my workout clothes, and I was like, what am I doing? Why? No. And then all of a sudden I was dressed and I was making unicorn crack, and I was like, okay, we're doing this. Because like, I didn't really have anything standing in my way. I wasn't riding with my roommate to work, which normally we do, but we didn't today because she had an appointment after. And so that couldn't be an excuse for me. I didn't have to be ready for someone else. And honestly, when we get to work, we have a full hour before kids come in the door. So I wasn't going to be actually late for work. Yes, I was sore. Yes, I was tired. But once I was standing, I wasn't going to go back to sleep. That just is not reality for me. And so, like, I have to stop making that excuse that I don't have time, because all I do is spend time saying that I don't want to do something when I can be spending that time taking action. So like, it's so frustrating to me when I do that, because I know exactly why it's happening and what it's doing and how I'm not getting anything or it's not going anywhere good for me. And yet I do it anyways. My second biggest excuse is like a lack of experience. Okay, like, I've never been there. I've never done that. I don't know how to. What if it's not good? Like, here's the thing. Everything that you do in your life, walking, talking, eating, riding a bike, going to school, getting married, going to college, having a boyfriend, everything that you do in your life is something that you're going to do for the first time. Everything has a first time. Okay, so we just need to chuck that out the window. Because not being there before, not doing that before is not an excuse anymore. Because there are people out there that are doing it and that have done it, and you can have a conversation with them. And conversations are free. They are free 99, okay? Everything that you need, everything that you want to do, oh my God, I have 10 minutes. I got to hurry up. Everything that you need or want to do, you can do it. Everything in 2019 universe is Googleable, okay? You don't know how to do X. You don't know how to do Y. You don't know how to do whatever. But like, let's not use a lack of experience and make that an excuse for the way you can't do it. Because someone else out there is doing that thing that you said that you couldn't do for the first time, and they're killing it. Okay, they're crushing their goals and they're doing it. They want this and they needed help, but they YouTubed it. YouTube is freaking legit. Like, you can find anything out there, and that's also scary, but it's all searchable. Okay, like, when it comes to Beachbody stuff, we have an FAQ, just like any other website would have an FAQ. Like, everything is searchable. You can figure out anything in our team page. If you're looking for this, if you're looking for Instagram tips, if you're looking for meal plans, like, type it into the search bar in our boot camp page, in our Freedom Finders page, in the Desire Empire page. Like, especially in the Desire Empire page, you can find a lot of things, a lot of helpful tips. And so your lack of resourcefulness is not a lack of resources. It's not a lack of experiences, and it's an excuse, and it's not worth making. Every time you do something is going to have a first time, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And then my last one is, I love this picture. I was hoping they weren't flipping the bird, and I don't think that they are. But other people's opinions. And if you know me, you know I love Rachel Hollis, and you know Rachel Hollis said, other people's opinions, say it with me, are none of your business. None. Who cares what whoever they are, who cares? You know who had something to say about my business for the first time? My mama. You know who still has stuff to say about my business sometimes? My mama. You know who drinks her shakes, does her workouts, follows her meal plans, and just ordered Energize and Recharge? My mama. You know who's happy she doesn't have to give me money every month? My mama. When, yes, you've called out her full name. So like literally, let it go. Seriously, let it go. Like other people's opinions are actually none of your business. You are doing what is best for you, and they are going to have an opinion. Let them have an opinion. Their opinion does not have to be your opinion. Ask for support. Ask for their help. If they can't support you, if they can't help you, you need to tell them again, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I think is going to be good for me, and I really wish that you would support me in this. And they might not do it the first time, and they might not do it after 9 months, and they might not after years. Okay, there are so many Beachbody coaches out there. These girls, these women are killing it in their businesses and in their health and fitness journeys, and they've lost 50 to 100 pounds, and they're like proving it over and over again, and their husbands don't believe it. And that crushes me. That crushes me because I just can't imagine not having that support, but like consistency over time, because I've also seen those men or those unsupportive family members, I've seen them turn it around. I've seen it change. So we can either look at our excuses as roadblocks, okay? We can look at them as things that are getting in our way, or we can be consistent as heck with our action, not our excuses, over time, because when you are consistent and when you are taking action, you are getting clear on what it is that you want, and you are building yourself that confidence. Confidence is not something that I had. 9 months ago, I could have never gotten on this team call and preached to y'all about this that has been on my heart for so stinking long. I would have never gone on Instagram earlier and said, I have been in a funk and I hate it. I would have never. I have never been this confident in my life. Okay? But if you do the things, you will become crystal clear on what it is that you want, and it will come. So we can either choose to stay stuck, or we can choose to wake the heck up. So seriously, sit here and think for a second. What are some of the things that you've done in your life that you didn't think that you could do? Could be anything. Move 1 billion miles away from home. Marry gay men, feel healthy. Go on a mission trip and share the gospel. That's one. Retweet. Yo, these are your whys. Like, this is why you wake up every day. This is why you're here. This is why you're doing the things that you're doing. And like, you thought that you couldn't do it, but you did it because you took action. There's no way Kelly woke up in the morning was like, I can't do it. I'm not going out there today. Like, I'm just not. And she just stayed in her room the whole time. There's no way. Casey, you've gotten up and worked out for an entire month straight. A whole month. I think there was one day you worked out in the afternoon. And like, shout out to you because you're doing better than me. I mean, like, I think my first week working out, I was like, I'm never going to do an afternoon workout. By day 3, I was like, I'm sleeping. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, you're killing it. So, like, seriously, consistency over time, y'all. Consistency over time. Consistency over time. I can't preach enough. I have 2.5 minutes. I'm almost done, I promise. So, your excuses, okay? Your excuses, your excuses, your excuses. Roadblock or roadmap. Like, you can either use it to like get stuck and you can choose to stay stuck, or you can use it as your roadmap and you can use it as you looking as far as heck into that destination, whatever it is that you're searching for, to feel healthy, to be there for your future children, to be the best wife ever, to be the best teacher, the best human, the best woman, like whatever it is that you're looking for. Use it as your roadmap. Draw some squiggly weird line and put you at your destination at the very end, and use your excuses to fuel your fire. I put this little scale because the comparison game, I really have to rush here. So like, she's better. Oh my gosh, she's in it. She's doing it. Like, she's making so much money. Like, she's getting these incredible results. But like, here's the thing. She's still in it, y'all. She may not be better than you, but she's still in it. She's failing every single day. She's working. She's in the game. I'm gonna have to make a new link. Hold on, pause, stay where you are. Don't leave. I'm ending this, but I'm coming back.